support in therapy.
So you're saying the MMPI is a norm to people in therapy?
As a rule, yes.
And so if you're not in therapy, then it's not norm to you?
Well, there are some subpopulations that it's apt to.
So you have to be in therapy. In other words, everybody that provided the information for the MMPI, you're saying had to be in some sort of therapy.
There are several different scales. There's a correctional scale. There's a people that are in therapy. There's also another scale for those people perhaps that are involved with physical ailments. There are several different ways that you can have that test scored.
And there's all these questions, and it does have a validity scale, right?
Yes, it does.
And you are saying that it is not geared to the normal population. Is that what you're saying?
Primarily, it involves, that's right, it involves people that have been diagnosed with some disorder.
But it is for the normal population, correct?
When you say normal, what do you mean?
Yeah, holla at our peeps dealing with the storms in the north, yo.
There's an issue as to what their diagnosis
We are thinking about you,
and this is
for real.
one of the
You know
tests
what I'm
that
saying?
That's one of the tests that's used to help diagnose.
But you chose to get one that had 175 questions, right?
That's correct.
And that one, sir,
You are not
the way it
forgotten.
works is that gives you a number, right? A base rate, if you will.
Okay.
A number, doesn't it?
No.
Well, you talked about it on direct examination, and isn't there something called a final base rate score that it gives you?
Well, it doesn't just give you one score. It gives you numerous scores and scales. To limit your results to one number is a very narrow approach.
Am I asking you to narrow your approach to one number?
I like this guy. He's like, did I ask you that? Is that what I said? Excuse me, are you hearing me right?
Yes.
I love it.
Several different factors.
He's having, like, her witnesses for lunch. He's like, crunch, crunch, crunch.
Yes.
I'm gonna eat you for lunch, lunch, lunch. Sitting on the bench, bench, bench. You old fucking wench, wench, wench.
Those are the base rate scores for approximately 25 different characteristics.
And for who are they?
These areas.
All right?
All right, again, a sidebar here. This is the incredible testimony to watch here, and the back and forth, the combat between Juan Martinez and Richard Samuels. And when we have a moment,
what does it mean when you can raise one eyebrow like that?
And he got him to admit that he was speculating. And Juan Martinez used the term, you could have made that up right now. Speculate.
Hey, sexy lady. Speaking of, where's mine? Hey. Like afternoon. My baby. She gets caught up in criminal minds? She likes that show. And plus, peace and quiet when I'm sleeping and she can just chill. You know. Having me. You know what I mean? Can you imagine? So, nighttime is when she gets to get her chill on. Unwind. You know?
Take a look at,
I bet you she got caught up watching Criminal Minds till like 5, 6 in the morning.
About base rate scores, correct?
Yes.
Look at that, the storms in the south and the north. All that, is that snow? It's March. It's springtime out here, y'all. Y'all need to come on out here. Springtime.
You just said that. It is, isn't it?
But that's an improper use of the test.
Not fair.
I'm not asking if that's an improper use of the test. You just told me that that's the cutoff, right?
Typically speaking, when we're analyzing the data in such specific ways, there are very complex computer algorithms.
My man get mad now, okay?
Compare the relative heights of these scales and form a clinical opinion based upon the relative heights. It's not just a matter of taking the scale and measuring the score. It's more complex than that.
This document that you have here is the document MCMI3 base rate scores. This is something that you attached to your report, correct?
Yes.
And it indicates the presence of some sort of, clinical disorder.
Slytherin.
Relative elevations are as important as absolute
I
elevation.
understand that. You just indicated
Bae?
clinical diagnosis.
My love?
No, that's not, that's, as I said, that's an improper use of the interpretation of this test.
So why have numbers then? If we're not going, if they're not going to mean anything, then why have a number then?
They do have a meaning, and that's the meaning you're giving to them.
Well, we didn't take a look at the profile. Take a look at the PTSD.
Maybe
You see that?
Yes.
on the TV.
Karen, and her unadjusted score is what?
You're looking at a score that has no meaning.
I understand that that's what you want to tell us. What is the number that I'm pointing to there?
What is the number that I'm pointing to there?
If we move that over, what is the number?
Move that over.
69.
Okay. Dumbass. You know, I love this prosecutor. He's the entertainment.
Richard Samuels does not want him to go there, so that's really not. That's not what the test
He's the entertainment of this whole thing.
You can see there much more of the fire exchange.
So animated and out there. Alright, I'm gonna stop this so that, you know, hey, videos can be too long, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so, it's your girl Schree. You know what, we can keep it going in 15 minutes. You know. I know Marianne will watch it. Alex will watch it and jerk off at the same time. He says that on the air anyway. Holla shout out to Alex and Rick Style and to Bud and my girl G Money. Holla. Tiffany Wealthy. Let's see who else. I'll see just who's watching my videos. If they don't know they got a shout out, then I'm saying I'll know they're not supporting SchreeTV. You know, 86. Shout out to my girl Joy Jensen. Holla. Erica Gould. You know.
Volkswagen's Oktoberfest is here, and there's no better time to get at the shop. That's the power of German engineering. Right now, lease one of 4 Volkswagen models for under $200 a month. Visit VWDealer.com today.
I don't want to say anymore because I'm not prepared for the heartache. You know what I'm saying? Holla. Yeah. Let's dance. You can do it from your chair. Hey.
Metamucil may take days to work. For faster relief, try Delcolax laxative tablets. Delcolax provides gentle relief overnight, unlike Miralax and Metamucil that can take up to 3 days. For predictable relief, try Delcolax.
Tonight, I'll prove to you you lied about your gun. You're focused on the trial everyone's talking about. 12 jurors here in the studio, and we have got the good stuff.
Maybe we can fly out to Amsterdam. You know, promote this product in Amsterdam. Hit me up.
We go after the family dynamics on every story. Legal America with Jared Phillips. Tomorrow's news.
Lovely, darling. Absolutely beautiful. As you see, we've hit pause. We're loving the pause button.
So let's hit the play button.
Let's hit the play button.
Here we go.
What is the number that I'm pointing to there?
They really do hit pause and play. What is the number I'm pointing to here? 69. Holla. That's number. If you get my meaning.
You're misinterpreting the value of the test, and you have no knowledge in this area.
Right. I understand that you say I have no knowledge, but you can't see the number there, can't you?
He told you I have no knowledge
And what is that
in this area.
69.
It's supposed to be
69.
unadjusted in the final, right? Yes. If we then go over to your base rate scores. You see, there's a 60, and there's a 75 to 85 for PTSD. Score of 69 is below the 75, correct?
The 75 doesn't mean anything.
Right, it doesn't mean anything. That's why they threw it in there, right?
You're misinterpreting these.
No.
I've studied these tests for years.
I know.
And you are misinterpreting it, sir.
Right. They put that number 75 because it doesn't mean a thing,
It
right?
means something, but not the way you're saying it.
Well, it is mathematically
We'll
speaking.
slowly test this thing. We're at 10:48. Alright, peeps. Love you. Be right back.
Talking about